All right, we are live. So, yeah, as far as XC Soar goes, you know, the idea just popped into my head to install XC Soar on my phone and then strap my phone to one of my RC gliders and see what
Yeah,
kind of
you could
data I
do
could
that.
get out of it.
Yep. I mean, you can turn it on just driving down the street and it'll record your track
Oh my
and
gosh.
your speeds. It's pretty entertaining.
If I go on some longer drives, I could set them up as task files and log some kilometers on Condor Club.
Yeah, 3 feet above the ground the whole way. How do you do that?
Mhm.
Flying low fast.
Fly low, fly fast.
Okay.
Flaps negative, think positive.
Yep. Oh, start tow. Could have started this a while ago.
Oh, it does have an elevator. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, it's just teeny tiny.
Yeah. Oh, and it's a full flying stab. Yeah, this will be my first time flying the Genesis. This is a freaky looking little airplane.
It is freaky. Kind of sucks that that's the only one that they have in standard class, so that is default.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what kind of performance it's going to have.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Crossing 200.
Oops. Let's try
Let
this
me
again.
know if you need to.
No, I
Okay.
managed to disconnect on the runway. I realized things were going bad and disconnected.
Cool. That's good habit for real life.
Yeah. All right, I'm airborne.
Yay.
Right, straight ahead. 180. So you fly RC cell planes as well. Are you did in the past?
Yeah, I still do.
You still do?
Yeah, I'm pretty heavy into it.
What do you like best? What planes do you like the best? Or what class of plane do you like?
Yeah, so I started by flying on the slope.
Okay.
And I told you I was into the whole F3F slope racing.
Right, yep, the F3F.
Yeah, so the problem with the F3F is if you drive 100 miles to an event and there's no wind, you've pretty much blown your whole day.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
Because you got to wait around to see if the wind's going to develop, and pretty much you have nothing. So after a series of bad luck where we had skunked events all in a row, I said, you know what? I'm going to check into flying thermal. So I started flying thermal, and I really like doing the winch launch and flying thermal. I joined a group where we flew every Sunday morning at 9 o'clock in the morning and then done by about 1 in the afternoon.
Right.
and you get a lot of stick time, and it's different all the time.
Yeah.
So,
I flew the first plane that I built was actually a Carl Goldberg Gentle Lady.
yeah.
It was the first airplane that I ever built when I was probably 15, 16.
Yeah. And how long was the first flight?
Not long. I folded the wings up. But
Wow.
yeah, let's see, the Carl Goldberg Gentle Lady. And then after that I went into like the powered airplanes, the trainers. And did powered trainers for a little while, and then I took a break from it for a while. As I became an adult, I started flying helicopters.
Yep.
And I really enjoyed the RC helicopters. And one day I was out flying helicopters with a friend, and he was like, "Hey, do you want to try out my glider?" And I'm like, "Sure, man." And it was a F3K discus launch.
Yeah.
So he handed me the transmitter, and he's like, "I'm going to throw it." He told me what was going to happen, and I'm like, "Okay." And I'm like, "Okay, I got this. And after a couple of times of him throwing it, he let me throw it. And I was hooked, man.
He's brave.
I was hooked right away. It was a nice one, too, a Blaster 2. It was a really nice one. And I was like, I'm hooked. I was like, I got to get one of these. And
yeah, they're pretty a lot of fun.
At the time, I was like, you know, it's got no motor, and you know, it's going to be simpler, right? It's going to be easier. It's going to be cheaper. No.
No, they're kind of expensive too, especially for how small they are.
Yeah, I spent so much money on discus launch gliders, man.
Cam off toe.
Yeah, I saw that. But I enjoy it, man. I enjoyed my discus launch gliders.
Yeah, they're blast.
I did a little bit of like limited motor run with the electric gliders, and
yeah, those are fun too.
And then what else did I have? A friend of mine had a hotliner, and that always looked like a lot of fun. The hotliners.
Yep. Yeah, I set my CG on the tail on this flight, and it's.
How far rearward did you go?
2.4.
2.4. That's in inches.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I usually go about 1.6 or 2.0. I'll get used to it. Oh, these are strong thermals. Love it.
Yeah, it said there was high variation. The strong thermals, but high variation, so it should be a fun day.
Got to pick the right cloud.
Have you checked out the Nightly Surfing with Aliens?
Nope.
Okay. That's the task where or the series where Smoke runs it.
Mr. No PDA.
Mr. No PDA, but you know, it's a fun group of tasks. They're real easy, fairly short tasks. It was supposed to be a beginner's server. Where experienced pilots. Cool. But I think something happened to U.S. nightly soaring. Is that right?
I don't know. I haven't been keeping up with that since I'm in the Brett's group and also the hammock group, Cypress Soaring. That's kind of enough for me with my work schedule.
Okay.
Hey, do you know how high this start gate is? Is there a way to tell? I think it's 7,500.
Oh my God. Let me see. It says 0 through 23, so I'm guessing that's 2,300 meters.
That's 7,500 feet then.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want a little bit of altitude before the start. Is it a regatta start?
No.
Okay. I saw you charging for the start line.
Nope. Yeah. That cloud was really good to me. And the tow pilot must have been a glider pilot because he towed me right over to it.
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Right?
Nice thermal.
Yeah. So the guys in Brett's group were saying that this was a hard task. So I didn't get to fly it with them, so.
Yeah, I heard some people saying it was a hard task and some people saying it was easy, or it was supposed to be easy, but I don't know.
I am shoot towards the start gate.
All right. I'd like to see about 2,600 meters. God.
You're doing some aggressive McCready settings here. 5, I think, is good. Starting.
Okay. See what the day looks like. You circling left or circling right?
Right.
Okay.
I'm gonna be gone here in a minute though. I'm at cloud base.
All right. Oh, it looks like it's dissolving. Is it still all right?
I had 9 on the averager.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Tops at about 8,300. Oh, she's a bumpy today.
Very bumpy.
Some serious sink right now. Jeez.
God, I suck at flying this airplane.
I think they should at least offer a tailed aircraft. Well, they got the standard Cirrus, but that's, you know, it's not really a
Yeah.
good standard class model for nowadays.
Yeah, this is the first time I've flown this airplane, so yeah, it's just getting a little used to it.
It has a pretty good LD.
Yeah, it seems to want to go fast.
Gotta like that. It's got pace.
Question is, can I utilize it?
Yep.
Am I a good enough pilot to be able to pull this off? Yeah, it is bumpy.
This one that I'm in right now was not the greatest thing since sliced bread.
All right. The one right on the other side of that is blowing out as well. It seems small. Yeah, that one's dissolving. Looking around for a baby.
Yeah, a newborn cloud with a good smelling head.
No babies.
Mm. Got a little bit of lift over this ridge. There's one up ahead on my 130 that is a little cotton ball shaped one. That's, if that was in my track line, it'd definitely be going to that one.
Yeah, I'm looking at two right now. I got one that's kind of taller and one that's kind of fatter. I really want to go for the taller one, but the fatter one is close, so I think I'm just going to go for it.
The ones that, the big diameter ones, I hate those because it's, a lot of times they have several fingers in them.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's, you got to find the right one.
Come on, go faster.
Not making another turn in this one.
Go faster, man. Me and this glider are going to fight.
Well, that's what happens when you fly a JS.
You get used to it, huh?
Yeah. Spoiled. But the red line is up pretty high, right?
For this one, the V&E
159.
is... The V&E is, let's see if that's in... Man, I don't know how to read that. It's 278 knots, or 278 kilometers per hour.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. That's about the same as the JS1.
Yeah, that's pretty good for a standard class glider.
Come on, be some lift.
I am totally a get high, stay high guy.
Yeah, there's so many different different strategies that you can go with.
Yep.
I've been reading a paper about McCready, and I have been trying to set my McCready and then listen to what it says. And like if I go into a thermal and the thermal isn't at least my McCready number,
Then get out.
I press on to the next one.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
And then between the thermals, I try to stay at. You know, I may not climb it all the way to the cloud base if it looks like, you know, as soon as my number drops, I'm out.
Got a good one here.
Is that it? That one's pretty good.
Yep.
All right. Try this one more time. But there's nothing here. I mean, there is, but
I like this one too because the cloud base is higher up. And it's a strong one.
yep. All right.
That's a good combination.
Coming to you.
Okay.
You're circling right.
Yep.
All right.
Getting into the fog at 9,000. One more turn that I'll regret. Oh, good.
Yeah, this is nice and good fun.
Yep. It was my best friend while I was in it, but now it's a has-been though.
Yep.
I should have picked 15 meter. That would be better for you.
Nah, it's all right. I thought you had to go with what the task was set to anyway.
You do, but I could have picked 15 meter. When you host, you can set all that up.
That's all right. I like the practice, man. I hope I'm not slowing you down too much.
No.
God, I'm so ashamed right now of my thermaling abilities.
I think you have to get accustomed to the plane.
All right, I'm gonna do that one last turn that we all regret.
Mm-hmm. The one where you know you're already in the light cloud and you're like, oh, I'll probably be fully engulfed by the time I make this circle.
Yep, that's exactly where I am.
It's fine in Condor. This cloud that I'm at is pretty strong. And it's still 2.5 miles before the turn point.
I think something that a friend of mine told me recently was you want to try to start accelerating before you leave the lift.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That's the George Moffat thing. So on your last thermal circle,
Yeah.
on the last turn, you want to tighten it up and push.
All right.
Push through when you are headed on track, because you want to fly through the sink faster that's outside the lift.
Right.
The other thing is, ideally, like in a triangular course or some other course, square, whatever, you want to spend more time thermaling on the downwind leg than you do on the upwind leg.
Spend more time. Wait a minute. Say that again.
Spend more time, if you can, thermaling on the downwind leg than on the upwind leg.
Oh yeah, on the triangle task. Yeah. Because it'll push you towards your target.
Exactly. You get set back if you keep thermaling on the upwind leg. You have to keep traveling more distance.
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
Yeah.
Strategy.
I hate that when a thermal pushes me further away from home.
Yep.
You know you got to take it, but you just don't want to. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm about 3 minutes behind you.
Okay. I'm gonna go find your next climb.
I'm going to continue backpacking. Huh. I didn't even think about it, but XC Source started right up. I love it when that happens.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like the more connections you make, the more solid it is on the VSP. Is that what you're running, the virtual serial port?
Yeah, exactly. And I think, like, early on when I was playing with it, I was doing all kinds of black magic, like, rebooting and trying to get things to come up in different orders and shit like that. And finally, when I just stopped thinking about it, it starts working.
Yeah, it started getting more consistent for you?
Yeah, it started getting a lot more consistent. Like, I used to close VSP and make sure that I rebooted, and then I would relaunch VSP and then relaunch Condor. And,
yep. I think we all did that.
And now it's just, I fire it up and, hey, it connected and started working. Like, great. It's a mystery, but I'll take it.
Yeah. You don't need to know how it works inside. Just as long as it works. Okay, I bypassed the big cloud and went to the small cloud that I'm fond of smaller diameter clouds.
Cool.
See if it works for me.
I need another 6,000 meters to make it home.
Is that all?
Yep. That's on McCready 4. That's 4 meters per second.
Which is, that's like...
It's most of the way there. 80%.
Is that like 8 in standard land?
Yeah, it'd probably be like close to 8. That real high 7's close to 8.
I'm flying 6.
Yeah, I'm seeing a good 4 meters per second of climb in this on my
The big fat
integrator.
one?
Oh no, I found a baby.
Oh, gotcha.
Found a baby right before the turn point. A little correction here.
Yeah, in RC right now, the most popular thing is what they call F5J, I would say.
F5J, which is
So they've got the motors,
yep.
but they deduct the height that you motor to from your task.
Okay.
So the lower you start with the motor off, then the more points you can get. It's kind of like F3J, only instead of winch launching, it's electric. And the planes are super light because they don't have to have a spar that will take a winch launch. So
Yeah.
we're talking like 3.5 meter planes that weigh 40 ounces
Wow.
with the motor and batteries. Like giant DLGs, essentially.
Giant DLGs. I love it. Yeah, I every now and then I think maybe I should get back into radio control, and I don't know, man. It just I did it in a different life. You know what I mean? A different.
Yep.
I was a different person. I had different friends and different things going on then, and
I think owning a DLG and something else, for you probably a helicopter, maybe an electric or whatever. You're a gas guy though, right?
no, I like electric. I'm
Yeah.
yeah. I was an early adopter of the brushless stuff.
Yeah.
And
It's awesome.
yeah, with brushless with lipos, it's amazing. It's
Sure. Yeah, I fly control line as well, and I have
oh nice.
I have glow and electric of control lines. The thing about control line is you got to get a good engine run, or else your flight is going to suck. So this cloud is the strongest one so far, I would say.
All right.
So 12 up on the Netto.
Oh, I thought I saw that there was no cloud flying penalties.
Did I get one?
No, I got one.
Oh,
Yeah, I got 5 penalty points for flying into a damn cloud.
yeah, all right.
Yeah, I'll survive.
We'll put a big giant eraser on that at the end.
Really not seeing a whole lot out in front of me that look great.
The one I just left is awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, that cloud's spectacular.
All right, Mr. McCready, tell me what to do.
It's gonna say, well, Corey, fly fast but stay high.
Yeah, let's do both those things simultaneously.
Uh-huh. Looks like we got a ridge to go across to this next turn point, maybe.
Plenty of lift on the way, though. Shit. Set out on the way again. So you said you worked all weekend. Have you been working a lot lately?
No, not too much, but I worked yesterday. Put in 10 hours, so. It was a good day. Nice weather. Picked up a couple aerial targets, brought them back to port.
Yeah, you had posted some of the. I think you had posted some of the drones that they were using.
Yep.
It's crazy that they haven't updated. They haven't updated the drones, and it seems like forever. I mean, I'm sure they've updated them, but they still look like your old classic drone, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I mean, as long as it does what they need it to do.
They're using it for like BVR stuff anyway, right?
What's that?
Like beyond visual range.
Well, yeah, they're shooting them down with either surface to air missiles or air to air.
Yeah.
For the customer.
Yeah, they're not out there
sacrificial
trying.
lamb.
They're not out there trying to chase it down with guns or anything.
I don't know.
I mean, I guess they'll do what they need to do to get it down,
but. No, typically they use it to test specific weapon systems and tracking.
Oh yeah.
Yep. This cloud sucks. But the ground's getting higher, so.
I think I'm gonna have to smack my joystick when this flight is over. I feel like my joystick is giving me a slight left input.
I recalibrated mine the other day because of that.
Yeah. It's like when I go on autopilot, I definitely have a pull to the left.
Okay, I can see where this task is going to get a little bit more difficult.
What you thinking?
The clouds are not going up any, but the ground's coming up, so.
Yeah.
So it's going to be pretty important to stay high.
Yeah, and you're trying to work north along a ridge, and the wind is kind of blowing north.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not hitting it square for sure.
Yeah, it's not going to be a...
I mean, it's a little buoyant. I'm seeing one knot up on the netto. It's fine if you're out for a pleasure flight, but if you're trying to race, it's not really ideal. Of course, it's better than flying in sync, I guess.
Yeah.
It's a good time to be a little bit conservative.
All right.
Yeah, I'm going into cloud base. I'm only at 2,400 feet above ground level. I think I might climb around the outside of this one. Try to get on top of it.
We'll bump off the ridge.
Oh, there it is. There, we're getting matched up now. I just need 2 more points to make that a wash for you.
There you go.
There it is. Oh, that was only 1. Sorry. I'll do better next time.
There's think. Come around, baby, come around.
One thing about that plane is, you know, the trailer's no more than 7. Right?
Something about the trailer?
Yeah, it's no longer than 7.5 meters because fuselage is shorter than the wings, half the wings for sure. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
She's a stubby little girl.
So you said you fly out, you're a member of a club? You fly out of a club?
Yep.
If you don't mind me asking some questions, like how much do you pay to, you rent an aircraft from the club?
It's included with the dues.
The dues?
including the insurance, which
Okay.
is nice.
Yeah.
So once you're a club member, then I'm only paying for tows, and then I pay $40 for 2 hours of instruction if I need an instructor for something.
Okay.
Which is pretty reasonable. So yeah, the dues are it's a $250 initiation and then $60 a month.
Is that all?
That's it. It's not a lot of money, and then you got to buy the tows.
Yeah, and those are like 150.
$72 for 3,000 feet.
Okay.
And of course, if you run into a thermal on your way up, you just get a giant discount by disconnecting.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, because in the thermal you can climb faster than you can on tow, right?
Well, yeah, it's just they have a phrase, and it's better to release lower when you know you're in a thermal than to tow higher and let go when you're not in a thermal. Because
Yeah.
even getting back to where that thermal was, there's no time like the present when you get that giant bump.
Exactly. You got to take bird in the hand.
Yep, exactly.
I'm almost thinking run up there and hit the turn point and then run back out here to the flats.
Well, I think the turn point is on the ridge, though. That's
ridge?
the problem. I think it is. I'm aiming for this cloud. I want some extra insurance here before I go hit up the turn point.
All right. See what we can do.
Oh, it's getting dicey.
I went on some crazy flights this weekend, man. Some friends hit me up and they said they wanted to go and do a 1,000 kilometers so a guy could get his badge. We all got together and started out great. The first 400, 500 kilometers went real good, real quick. Then we hit this like middle section where it was just a grind. Like 200, 300 kilometers of grind. Finally got out of that, and the guy that was flying it to get his 1,000 kilometer badge
ripped his wings off.
He ripped his wings off at 800 kilometers. Ripped him off right at 800 kilometers. And
how did I know what you were going to tell me?
It's happened 1,000 times, I'm sure. But it was a fun flight. And then after that, we went on a little free flight just to make up for it. shit. What did I do here? What did I do here? There ain't nothing here, is there?
Well, there's slope lift on little ridges. You gotta find a little one, and it's probably gonna lead you to a cloud. Okay, so I think I'm high enough to head towards the turn point, finally. See, I like these kind of tasks because the ones that are like easy, where it's blowing 25 that you guys do, where the wind's perpendicular to the ridges.
Yeah.
I don't think you learn very much.
No, not really. You end up yeah.
I don't think you learn very much.
No, not really. You end up spending a lot of your time just like choosing your path, that kind of thing. But
yeah.
In these, you got to work for it, man.
Yep. See, you went direct, and you picked up some distance on me doing that. But the question in my mind is are you gonna make it?
I'm not.
No, you just need to backtrack and get under a cloud. And then take another shot at it. You'll make it. Dump your water too. There's only 10 knots of wind.
Yeah. I may have a pretty good ridge here. Let's see.
If you can make it over the top of it, yeah, that's gonna work for you. Okay, what direction now? I'm gonna turn back the other way.
Oh my god. I don't know about working. You did something. Nope. Okay.
Find a cloud, backtrack.
Yep.
So I was literally like 300 or 400 feet above the ground. When I got a what I like to call a slurmal.
Yeah.
Slope lift leading to a thermal. And worked that up to 10,000 feet, and then went parallel to the ridge to the turn point. There's a lot of backtracking going on, but you know what though? I made it, so.
Oh shit. Well, that was dumb. Okay.
There it is. There's the extra point that I needed. There, we're tied, buddy.
Well, I think I'm about to land out.
Don't do that. Drop your water.
All right. This is going to turn into a horror show. I can feel it already.
You'd be amazed what you can do on a little bump with no ballast. So, did you already dump your water?
I didn't yet. I'm just... I guess I'm going to.
You gotta survive.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is an interesting task, man.
Yeah, I like how it lures you in with that false sense of security. And then as you get closer, you're like, oh, wait.
I warned you. I said the ground's coming up, the clouds aren't, you know? I mean,
Yep.
That's... You guys haven't really flown any tasks where it's like that, huh? I think they avoid making them because it throws like a giant monkey wrench into the works.
Yeah, I think like I said, a lot of the aliens tasks are just, they're supposed to be simple tasks.
Yeah.
Now we had one the other day that was a little bit tricky. It was, it looked as if it were, as if it was going to be a thermal task. But once you got in, you realized that you needed to run the ridges. There was only a little bit of lift on the ridges, but there was none in the thermals. And that task ended up getting quite a few people. We had quite a few landouts and
so
a lot of people hitting Q.
Brett set up a task, and it was right when I started getting pretty proficient in Condor.
Yeah.
And so I said, "Oh, I'm gonna fly this in a LaBelle."
Okay.
And I flew it in a LaBelle, and I thought I was gonna have to land out. So basically, I ended up going up all these box canyons trying to find the right one to make it over this ridge.
Yeah, yeah.
And so, literally, this task took me 4.5 hours.
Yeah.
But I made it. But it would have been really easy to give up, and it was a really good learning tool for real life, I think. Because, you know, that just shows that as long as the conditions stay the same with regards to ridge lift, generally you can find something. As long as you can work something, then you just have to find the right route. But it was super difficult.
That's what I love about it. I love trying to find the like when you look at the map and
The key.
Yeah, you're just trying. You're like, there's got to be a street here somewhere. There's got to be a straight path here somewhere. Let's see how I'm doing. Oh shit, that was nice. Okay, I'm back on track.
Yay.
Only 26 kilometers behind you.
That's okay, because this other turn point is another SOB. Where you're going to have to get as high as you possibly can before you try to get to it. I'm having a little bit of trouble here. I'll get it though.
Oh, so at your club, what's your favorite glider to fly?
Well, I'm only allowed to fly the 233 and the 126. But I'm thinking I'm going to like the 134 when we get into it.
Now, coming from a not glider person, I don't really know what those are. So, can you give me a little, like,
Well,
why?
they're all Schweitzers.
Okay, they're Schweitzers.
So, the 233 has got a whopping 22 to 1 glide slope on a good day.
Oh yeah, that's always fun.
Yeah, and that's a 2-seater. And the 126 is smaller, and it's roughly the single-seat version of the same plan. Hang on, I gotta concentrate on what I'm doing here.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Get up there. You piece of shit.
Check out all my cloud points.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on.
Come on, man.
Yeah, pop the spoilers. I can't get out of this cloud.
Oh shit. There you go.
I can't see anything, so I don't know about that.
Nope. I'm back in it. It looks like you might be in a cluster of clouds.
I'm in a cluster or something.
Yep.
Okay, I see where I am.
Do you use Kotasa or XC-SOAR? Yeah, you use XC-SOAR.
Okay, thank God. Hey, only 190 points in cloud penalties. That's all.
That sucks, man.
What's amazing is not flying into the ground.
Oh my god, getting sucked up into a cloud.
Well, that's good. Left my spoilers cracked this whole time.
No.
From the cloud.
Oh, okay.
getting out of these treacherous hills.
Okay.
They're not friendly.
Yep. I think I see what you're doing. You're coming back to the little pass here.
Yeah, so where I got all my cloud penalty points, there was some lift, but it's just off my nose.
Yeah.
One thing I did learn is that when there's a ridge that has an ending, a lot of times it's better to go around the end than it is to fly over the top of it.
Yeah.
Because you get less sink.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as I was looking up this valley. I was like, I don't want to be in the lee of those things.
No.
But fortunately, the turn point is just before it.
Yeah, wait till you see the other one. The one that you're going to now. That's fun. Oh, you already got it.
Yep.
Snap, it's a race again.
Oh, shit.
Go, Corey, go.
What's the plan? I'm gonna go... Whew. Where the fuck I'm gonna go? I guess I'm gonna keep going straight and see if anything develops for me. Because I'm looking at a lot of blue sky here. I see you over there.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna top up.
Okay.
That's my plan. Then we should actually get to run a ridge on the next one.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, I see it. We make Hackett, and then it looks like we run a ridge for at least a little while.
Yep.
And then we gotta make a decision. Are we gonna go east and pick up the other ridge, or are we gonna keep going north? Probably just keep going north depending on the thermals.
This cloud's a good one.
Found a good one.
Yep.
Walmart is trying to sell me some festive family pajamas, man.
You need those.
Oh, totally.
You should fly in them.
Don't think it hasn't crossed my mind, man.
That's a Condor. That's a Condor advantage right there.
I went to Six Flags. I go to Six Flags a lot with my wife, and we went to Six Flags about 3 months ago, and she bought me a dinosaur outfit.
Nice.
So I've been thinking about flying with a dinosaur outfit on.
You should totally do that.
I should. I can't figure out the headphones though. I'd have to I'd have to do something with my
You
headphones
have
and
to
my mic.
sew them in.
Something like that. But yeah,
Sew
I
'em
think.
into the T-Rex head.
But I think a T-Rex playing Condor would be just what Twitch needs.
Totally.
All right. Congratulations.
Thank you. Congratulations on passing me.
Well, let's see if I have actually passed you. I'm at 2,200 meters, which is what, 6,600 feet?
Yeah.
What are you sitting at?
8,500.
See, you've got the advantage.
I've got kinetic energy.
Yep. I had I think it was probably my 5th or 6th race that I did in Condor, and I was on final glide with a guy, and somebody that had finished watching or that had finished racing jumped into my cockpit as a spectator, and he was like, "You know you can beat that guy, right?" And I was like, "No, because he's like 10 kilometers ahead of me." And the guy went on to explain McCready and how to set speed to fly. And he was like, "You've got him beat. You've got the altitude, you've got the airspeed, you've got him beat."
Just point the nose down.
And sure as shit, you know, I started pushing, and I passed the guy and beat him by, 1 kilometer an hour over the race.
Nice. It's good.
Yeah, it was very exciting. Coming from, I think even though we both finished probably tied for dead last, it was still exciting. It was a little bit of excitement right there at the very end.
Sure. It's nice flying in some lift, huh? In a straight line.
Yeah, a little bit of it, at least neutral air for me.
I like thermaling and running though. It's still fun.
I like the tension of it because you climb, and as you're climbing, I don't know about you, but the whole time I'm climbing, I'm thinking, he's getting further, he's getting further, he's getting further.
Yeah, but you're getting higher.
Yeah.
It all adds up. So if you can thermal well, and I think also having the right amount of ballast,
Yeah.
makes a difference.
What am I going to do here? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to top up here a little bit.
Yeah. You should. Under that big fat cloud.
Yep. 6.4.
Turning right.
Turning right, yeah. It's a good cloud if you need the altitude.
I'm getting it.
Oh yeah, I'm seeing 6. Good solid 6 meters. That'd be what, 18 for you?
Something like that. No, I think
Oh, because
12.
it's in knots, yeah. playing with my computer here and actually start thermaling. Woo.
Yeah, that was a good one. We got a pretty long leg here to go.
Yep. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be another tricky turn point.
I know what I'm gonna do.
All right. It looks straight. No. Yeah, it looks tricky. Let's see. I'll see you over there, one way or the other.
So the thing is, the ridge is not like perpendicular to the wind either.
Yeah, that's what I was noticing.
So I think the ridge is kind of a false lure there.
Yep. Yeah, I want to turn towards that. I wanted to turn towards that ridge when I was kind of looking at my XC SOAR map, but I think I'm just going to drive on towards the turn point and try to thermal.
Got plenty of clouds.
Yeah. Yeah. I need to thermal anyway. I still need 1,000 meters to make it home. Woo! Somebody's going up like a homesick angel.
That was a pull up.
All right, newborn. Where are you? I know there's a little baby out here somewhere waiting for me. And I see a whole gaggle of clouds up there.
Yep.
One of them is good to me.
It looks promising, doesn't it?
It does. Oh, my poor little wings are just flopping around like a bird.
Are you fluttering?
No, just turbulence. Funny looking little airplane, man.
Yeah.
This reminds me, you may remember it, the Peck Polymers Genesis.
Yep. I
That's
never had one.
I built one but never flew it.
What happened to it?
I built it just because I liked the way that it looked. I built that like 15 PCSs ago.
Yeah.
When I was in the military, so like, who knows? Who knows what happened to it? I know I built it and I never flew it because I just liked the way that it looked.
Incoming results from today's race on the other server.
Okay.
Hear it?
Not yet, but I'm sure I will in a second. I'd pass this one if I were you. Let me try coring it, but unless you just need it.
I'm a little bit to the east of you.
All right. Nope, I stand corrected. Now that I've got it cored, this is a good one.
It's weird how that works out sometimes, huh?
I don't notice it as much in Condor. I'm sure it's doing it though, because I know that I've seen it at least once or twice. But like in when I'm flying radio control, I'll notice a thermal by seeing the wing kind of push away from the model will push away from the thermal.
Oh yeah.
And I've just started noticing that in Condor that your plane will nose away from the core.
Sure. Because the air rushing into the thermal sucks the tail end, which directs the plane away from the thermal.
Yeah.
That's why.
You know, I never thought about that. But yeah, I kind of assumed it had something to do with the wings, but no, it is the tail, isn't it?
Yeah, if your wings don't bank, then it's the tail gets sucked towards the thermal. But any way you slice it, a thermal repels the aircraft.
Yeah. What do you think about crossing ridges? Do you cross them at 90 or do you cross them at 45?
I try to find the low spots.
Yeah.
And I'll cross them at 90 then, and
Okay.
I'll come up to like as fast as I can go.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, because you want to
Yeah.
get through the Lee as quickly as you can.
That's right.
I was talking to a guy yesterday, and he was advising to approach it at 45 because
Then that way you can turn away.
in real life, yeah, you can turn away if you need to. And I was thinking, well, first of all, if in real life, there's no way I would do some of the things I do in Condor.
Yep. For sure. Yeah, so exactly. But you know, basically the real deal is the sight picture. So if you see that the ridge is rising compared to the background terrain
Mm-hmm.
that's beyond the ridge,
Yeah.
then you're in deep shit. But if you see that the ridge is sinking and the background terrain is rising, then you're kind of good to go.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
I think it does.
Yeah.
Ah. Cramp in my leg. There's a little bit of lift on this ridge, but not much. So, other than flying and, flying, what kind of hobbies do you enjoy? You like
That's
fishing?
about it. Yeah, well, actually, I used to run a sport fishing boat years ago. So, I've enjoyed fishing through my adult life, but I don't lose my mind when the fish are biting like some of my friends. Be nice to have turn point helpers, but he never sets the turn point helpers up. But you don't get those in real life either, so.
No. They are sweet when they're there, though. Man, I don't know if this is working or not. Kind of looking at it, I just kind of assumed I would stay east as long as I could.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure that's a good idea. There's a little bit of lift on this ridge.
Yeah, and then once we go past that, it's going to be in the wind shadow, I
Yep.
think.
Yeah, if you saw how I was going, that's how to do it. Ride that ridge and kind of stay east a little bit.
Yeah, I'm just a half a mile behind you.
Okay.
See this cloud coming up?
I do.
It could be our friend. Thank God we're almost to the turn point, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that cloud's our friend. Shit. Oh, there's a big cloud right over the turn point, man. That's the one. Come on, one more. Give me one more, girl. Congratulations.
Thank you. You too. Oh,
What you got?
brutal sink.
Yeah.
Followed by strong left.
Coming out of that turn point, I can just make it on... Oh, shit. That's not going to do. I can just make it on McCready 2.2. All right. Poor little airplane.
Yeah. Little teardrop.
Mm-hmm. Like a little sperm with wings.
Yeah. Totally.
All right. Teardrop's the most aerodynamic shape.
That's right.
What do you think of the new stemmer?
The S12?
Yeah, I think that's the one.
Or are you talking about in Condor?
Yeah, in Condor, the stem.
Stemmy?
Yeah, stemmy.
My friend has an S10. I haven't been up in it yet, but he threatened that he would take me up in it, but he's way down in San Diego anyway, so. They're pretty good planes, and that guy Bruce Dagg has one that he flies all the time, the guy that's in this group, Brett's.
Yeah.
So, he loves it.
Nice.
Yeah. I did see my buddies in real life, though, and it's pretty impressive. The wings fold up so that it'll fit through a hangar door.
Nice.
It's kind of some good thinking by the designers, I would say. Going for a climb?
No, I'm just dolphining.
Oh, I gotcha.
Trying to push McCready as high as I can.
Yep. It's a good plan.
All right. 2 points. It looks like it's going to be about 2.7.
I won't tell you what mine said to.
Oh.
It's a little higher than that. But I don't know if that's good or not.
Oh yeah, you're way faster than I am. Damn. bumpy ride.
Yep.
Did you get all your chores taken care of, or do you still have more stuff to do after this?
No, I'm pretty good. I gotta go to my girlfriend's house to eat dinner though in a little bit. It's gonna work out good. Got one more load of laundry to fold, and that's it. Got to be at work at 5 a.m. tomorrow. It's always fun. You're probably going to beat me on because of the cloud penalty points.
I know, that sucks, man. That's such a shitty way to lose.
Yeah, it was funny too because I was like totally not trying to stay in the cloud. I was trying to get out of it, but it was,
You just couldn't do it.
There's redness all around.
Yeah.
That's a good lesson.
Man, you're so quick.
Dude, the LS8 is fast. Especially for a standard class. And they make an 18-meter version. Not in Condor, though. Getting super bumpy now.
Yeah. I can just hear my instructor yelling at me now to follow the ball and push.
Yeah. Yeah, touching the crosshair at the top of the ball, touching the crosshair is good. That's where I'm at. Doing 121 indicated 130 on the Kotasa.
I'm doing about 212 Kotasa.
There we go.
Good run, man. Good run.
Yeah, yeah. Check out my score, though. 810 max.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know what the handicap difference is between these two planes. I think the LS8 is like 108. I think the one you're flying is 106 maybe, or 107.
Yeah, I haven't figured out the handicapping thing yet.
Well, the lower the number, the better off you are in points.
Whee!
Yeah, the pull up. Gears down.
X-ray 37 on downwind for, what is that, runway 18?
I think it is. I'm on base. Turn in short final.
X-ray 37 base. Runway 16.
It's 19. It's what
19?
it is.
Ah.
Yeah, you were close.
My dyslexia kicks in again. X-ray 37, turning short final, runway 19. Check gear down. Oh, that was pretty.
Little figure 9 for you. Oh, you got the smoke trailing. Yeah, see, you're gonna get a.
Oh!
What was
the
that?
hell?
No gear down, huh?
I had my gear
See.
down.
What
I guess I
happened?
didn't. No, I did. I had my gear
Let
down.
me see.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It's after the task, but...
Yeah, your gear's down. Looks like.
Yeah, I'm not sure why I crashed there. That was weird.
Yeah, it's just Rubbins racing.
Yeah, oh well. It happens. Well, thank you for the flight. That was a lot of fun.
It was. You gonna post it up on Skylines?
I am. I'll post it up on Skylines and I'll put it on Condor Club.
All right, sounds good.
All right, I'm done with the
Yep,
live
you post
stream, and I'll see you back in the general chat in a few minutes.
All right, see ya.